Good morning, Your Honors. The matter before the court this morning is the case entitled In Re Appeal of T.D., case number 24 AP007. Appellant Terry DiMaggio is self-represented and is appearing by phone. Representing the appellee, Agency of Human Services, is attorney Stephanie Reigart.
All right, appellant, please begin with your argument when you wish. You're going by the initials TD in this case. You have 5 minutes, and it's your responsibility to keep track of your time. You may commence.
Okay. My name is Terry DiMaggio. I'm a 57-year-old female with multiple health conditions. And I have rheumatoid arthritis. I go for infusions because I have low magnesium. I have bronchial issues. I have breathing issues. There's just so many issues that I have. And for someone to sit there and take away my health care, that even causes me more issues. I worry every single day about getting my health care and getting the medications I need. Now, I was dismissed from Medicaid because I make a high income. I make $2,000 a month on disability, and I have no food. SNAP gives me $40 a month. I'm wasting away to nothing. I weigh 115 pounds when I used to weigh 130. I have no money to get my medications. I use 3 inhalers a month. They're $50 a piece. And, I'm like, I don't know how to survive. I really don't. And this has caused me a lot of pain and heartache. And I don't know how to survive. I have to have gas in my car at like $50 a week. So that's $200 a month to transport myself, to go back and forth to the hospital so I can get these injections. And it's just, it's one big mess. And for $2,000 a month, I have a house to support. That's $1,000. I need a place to live. I need food to eat. I need medications. If I can't pay for my medications, then what? Then I have no health care. I have nothing because I can't pay $200 a month for medications. I'm permanently disabled, and I can't even. There's days when I'm in pain. I can't walk. So, I don't know what else. I don't know what else I can say to you at the moment.
All right. Well, we'll let you pause there and have the appellee speak, and then if you have time left at that point and you want to speak more, you may.
Okay, thank you.
All right, go ahead, counsel. Please introduce yourself and your client and proceed.
Thank you. Good morning, Your Honors, and may it please the court. My name is Stephanie Reigart, and I am the Assistant Attorney General representing Appellee Department of Vermont Health Access. This court should affirm the Human Services Board order on appeal regarding Medicaid coverage for Ms. DiMaggio. The board supported its decision with the evidentiary record to find that the department acted consistently with its rules regarding Ms. DiMaggio's benefits.
The issue is eligibility. Is it not based on income?
There are financial and non-financial rules regarding Medicaid eligibility, and the Medicaid eligibility rules depend on which Medicaid program a person is applying for. In Ms. DiMaggio's case, she was enrolled in Medicaid for children and adults during the public health emergency with the COVID-19. And during that time period, she also became eligible for and enrolled in Medicare. Medicaid for children and adults does not allow for dual enrollment with Medicare, and that is a non-financial eligibility rule.
So Medicare is a collectible. He's able to get some reimbursement on Medicare. I thought Medicare was age dependent and not need dependent.
It is generally age dependent. However, there are rules regarding disability benefits, which Ms. DiMaggio has here. If you receive Social Security disability income for 2 years, you become automatically eligible for and enrolled in Medicare. And after 2 years of receiving those benefits from the Social Security Administration, Ms. DiMaggio became eligible for and enrolled in Medicare, and at that point categorically ineligible for Medicaid for children and adults. There are
And that will include Medicare B. That's the B's would be the healthcare provision of it.
correct. Yes. So it's my understanding that Medicare eligibility and enrollment as corresponding to Social Security disability income includes all parts of Medicare A, B, and D.
These medications, is that D medications? Is that what that provision is? Getting meds.
Part D is pharmaceuticals. Yes.
Thank you.
All right, and she's eligible for those programs and participating in them. Is that right?
She is eligible for and enrolled in Medicare Parts A and B. She, at the time of her appeal with the Human Services Board, was enrolled in Part D. I don't know if that that enrollment continues. Regardless, it is her Medicare at Parts A and B that make her categorically ineligible for Medicaid for children and adults. However, it does not preclude her from being enrolled in Medicaid for the aged, blind, and disabled, which is a separate Medicaid program with different categorical and financial criteria for enrollment and eligibility. And before the department closed her Medicaid for children and adults coverage, it did properly screen her for Medicaid for the aged, blind, and disabled, which is a finding that the Human Services Board also found.
So you can get, so you're eligible for Social Security disability, which includes, if you're on there for 2 years, you get Medicare, A, B, and potentially D. And you also are eligible for Medicaid if for the aged, disabled, and the other word you use, which
blind, yes.
And blind, yes, sorry. And so those are, those do not mutually exclude.
Correct. Dual enrollment under the federal rules, dual enrollment in Medicaid for the aged, blind, and disabled is available with Medicare. This court has consistently upheld board decisions where the record found by the Human Services Board contains evidence to support the board's findings. Ms. DiMaggio seeks to overturn the board's decision due to her disability and frequency of need of health care. While the board found Ms. DiMaggio's testimony regarding her health needs as credible, it also correctly found that the rules regarding Medicaid benefits eligibility are more extensive than healthcare needs alone. Ms. DiMaggio has raised no arguments or claims that the Human Services Board or the department made their decisions in error. Ms. DiMaggio appealed the department's closure for her Medicaid for children and adults coverage. After a hearing with the board, it found the department's determination was proper and affirmed that decision based on the evidentiary record it found. There is nothing in this case to suggest the board made an erroneous decision. That is my time. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much. Your time has expired. Does the appellant have any time remaining?
Appellant has 2 minutes and 1 second remaining.
All right. Ma'am, if you wish to add anything beyond what you previously said, you may do so now.
Well, first of all, I'd like to say that I was enrolled in Medicare Part A and B I have the card right here, 2/1/2020, when I was claimed disabled. And I also had Medicaid. So I don't know what she's saying, that you can't have one and not the other.
Well, I think she's
So-
saying that it depends on which Medicaid you receive. If you receive children and disability benefits, it's one analysis, and if you receive blind, disabled, and keep getting stuck on two things, but that's a different analysis.
Okay, but why am I not, I should be entitled to have care. I shouldn't lose my care because
Appellant,
I've
1
had
minute
it,
remaining.
I've had it ever since. I've had it, I was on Medicaid way before I even was declared disabled. And also, I'd like to say that one thing I need to get in is they approved me. They approved me, and then they didn't approve me. So what was that all about? They approved me, and then all of a sudden they stopped me from having my health care. I have a notice that says, you've been approved. And then a couple weeks later, you're not approved.
Anything else?
And
ma'am?
yes, I should qualify for something
Appellant, no time
based on
remaining.
my,
You may finish your thought there, ma'am.
I should qualify for something due to my income and my expenses.
All right. Thank you then. We'll
Thank
leave
you.
it there, and we thank you.